How many jackets are too many jackets? Never mind, don't answer that. And when loving friends, like, they essentially end up dragging you because I'm like, hey, in a conversation the other day, somebody was like, my God, you have 50 jackets. And then one of your closest friends also chimes in to say, wait, didn't you give away like at least 12 during the holiday season? Lower your voice. I did. I gave away so many jackets, okay, to friends and their family members. And I'm still sitting here with such a high number. Have you ever just taken the time to count how much of something you own? And the number just smacks you in the face. I don't mean sneakers, right? I mean, that can certainly smack you in the face, but I think it's easier to lose track of clothing and just how it's grown, right? I think it is easy. Because take this into account, right? I have this great walk-in closet. I love the space. I really do love the space. This is where I film. I film here. And as you're just adding things, right? I think with boxes of sneakers, it's a little bit easier for you to really see it start to build up, right? But if it's clothing, you just slide a shirt in, you just slide a jacket in, right? That just doesn't mean a whole lot. My goodness. You know how I've said, hey, I have a jacket problem? I've owned that, right? Facetiously in videos. No, I really do have a jacket problem. Like, I'm going to put it on the screen. How many jackets I own. I'm excluding coats. I'm excluding vests. I'm just going to put jackets. That includes like, half zip nylon pullovers, all that jazz, denim, fleece, all that. I'm going to put on the screen how many. So we're embarking on a really fun experiment. Okay. I don't know, experiment, exercise, assignment. I just got to get my ish together. Okay. So maybe you need to do this too. Maybe you're trying to clean things out. Okay. How many do you need of any one thing? Or maybe it's just styles or what goes with what. Here's the other revelation, right? Remember, I work from home. So even though I love the idea of constructing a fit that I feel great in, I feel confident in, I think it complements the shoe, the pants, the shirt, the hat, the everything, right? Layers are great. I love a jacket. I love a layer. Why do I need to own all of the layers though? Like, why? Why do I need to own all of the layers? Because I'm also the person that will just like run out of the house and not grab a jacket. You now know how many jackets I have. Okay. You've seen it on the screen. I'll still run out and not grab a jacket. It doesn't make sense. A lot of what we do, I've realized in sneakers and fashion and stuff, it doesn't make sense. And there is this, like, I'm not gonna call it a trap, right? Because these are deliberate decisions and choices I still made. But when you are like, your mind is turning of, I'm adding this sneaker, what goes well with it, right? And what will go well with this jacket from everything that I already own, I think it can be easy for you to lose sight of what you're adding. How unnecessary is some of it? And in the moment, it's fine, right? Because I've never paid a dime of interest in terms of credit card. So it's not that it's like spending that you're not in control of, but still, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. I've said this with sneakers before a lot. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should, right? Now, some timeless things that really work, right? A black leather jacket, brown leather jacket, totally get it. Great fitting denim jacket, like one that is structured and one that is looser and more comfortable. Get it. Green satin bomber, get it. But still scaling those things back so they make more sense and it's just not overgrown. That's where I am. Because if you recall, right, I did like a whole kind of living room backdrop makeover for like the smaller bamboo setup I had. And then it's like the larger one, right? Metal and everything, houses the sneakers, Fear of God hoodies on this side, other Fear of God tops on that side, sweats, everything else up top, right? Kind of don't even want that there anymore. I don't. I just kind of want to reclaim my living room as just like my living room. So do you know what would make it easier to be able to fit like the hoodies back into my closet? Getting rid of half these jackets. So my assignment, and maybe you can try this out for some things too in your closet, right? Cut everything down to 50% if you can of just the ones that are non-negotiable. And if you give yourself a hard count, then no matter what, you're going to have to make the hard choices. Put them aside for a few weeks. Do you reach for them? Do you even like remember that they're there? And if the answer is no, and I'm not reaching to like to style it, to put it on, to wear it, to really enjoy it, then I don't need those items. And I don't know if I'm going to try to, just give them away, sell them on Poshmark or something. Who knows? Being able to get something for the things that are just sitting there. Hey, that is nice. I'm never really going to get back everything that I've paid for. whatever is in my closet. I'm acknowledging that. It's why so many of the sneakers that I'm selling, listen, they're at really good prices, or at least I think they're at really good prices. I'm not trying to get back what I paid most times, because I'm still going to eat the cost of shipping, right? So if you guys are ever following me, or if you are following me on Instagram at talks.with.tj, when I post my sneakers for sale in February, it's the ship price, okay? So I'm taking care of that. You get the shoe, and hopefully it enjoys a better home and is worked into rotation heavily, because whatever I'm selling, it's not worked into rotation for me. These jackets have just, they got to be taken care of, okay? So again, this is just about, it's a whole shift in perspective. Does it feel a little bit weird? Of course it does. And we all fall into this consumerism trap in one way or another. For those of you who never have, awesome. There may be other things that you've fallen into that you were not as, I don't know, conscientious of. You just, didn't tell yourself no enough. And I'm doing that, right? And I think we all just hit different chapters. So this is the chapter I'm in right now. Go ahead and comment below. Are you also doing a lot of deep cleaning before we've even hit spring in 2024? Yeah, also the essentials. Like, yeah, I'll do a follow-up. How many sweatpants are too many sweatpants? Because I think it's time to cut those down to half too. Y'all pray for me, all right? So hopefully you enjoyed this quick vid. Please be sure to check out my thoughts on the new direction of Fear of God Essentials. It's loud. It's out there. It is out there all the way down the side of the leg. It is out there. But then also, I am curious for you, is there a Jordan that would really just make you retire from the game? I don't know that there is for me, but you can watch the video to confirm if there is one or if there isn't one, all right? Really appreciate you guys. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.